I will wait a few minutes, guys, till everybody is in. For the new guys in here, welcome. I see some new names as well. We have welcomed a few new members the last few days. Today's call will be around Google, especially every Wednesday. We will take a deep dive into the Google Ads and the Google stores and see how they are running and what we can do. And today will be an action-packed video as well because Hank will scale the campaign. Plus, he will launch some asset groups so that he will show you guys how to do it as well. But I would just want to wait a few minutes so we can get this one started. All right, let me see if we miss something. All right. I'm gonna share my screen, so I just gonna show you guys what we have been up to, and then I will ask Hank to share his screen, and he will show you guys how we are going moving forward. So the last update, people are still getting in. I need to accept. Okay. Let me see. Last time you guys checked in, or last time that I checked in with you guys was this morning or this afternoon. I showed you that yesterday we had a good day as well. Today we're running with only 2 sales, 400 euros. But if we go to the reports and we go to summary and we go to yesterday, we did 1,500 euros in revenue, and the day before it was not that great, I believe. 600 euros. So yesterday we had spent 177 and generated 150 or 1.5k. That's just amazing. And the day before we had 600k, what was it? 500? Let's say 600 euros in revenue. And we spent almost 200, so ROAS of 3. I don't know why this conversion value is still off. I don't know. But let's see what we can do with that. Hank Jan will scale this community today. Oh, community. Whoa, it will scale. I get a message from the community. I wanted to say we are going to scale this store today with some asset groups. So Hank, let's take it off.
Yes, hello guys. Okay, let me check. Yeah, so we have been doing great the past few days, and said on Monday was going to scale today. As we can see in the past 7 days regarding Google data, we have spent 1,100 euros with a nice CPC 0.34. That's pretty cheap, pretty okay. A nice 1.00 CTR and a conversion value of 4.2k, which makes it a Google ROAS of 3.6. I like the overall store ROAS is way higher, so there's a leak of data most of the times. Like I said before, it's because of the GDPR compliance. And we also see the indicator here that we are limited by budget. And what Google said now is that we can scale to 240. I like to put 250 in there. I don't know if it's just because I'm stubborn and I want to do it my way, but I don't always follow the Google recommendations. I'm just gonna put 250 for now, and from this moment on. So, like you see now, we're not going to double budget more like we did before with the lower budgets. From now on, we are going to scale less aggressively. Also, because it can really ruin the optimization of your campaign. And also keep in mind, don't scale every 2 or 3 days. Wait at least 4 to 5 days to scale most of the times. In 70 to 80% of the cases, wait at least 4 to 5 days. Or if you're seeing that your budget is overspending all like 2 or 3 days in a row, you can do it on the 3rd day, but preferably you wait because the optimization of Google is 5 days. So we are now on 250 euros a day budget, and this is also the moment that you can consider a target ROAS. We are not doing that right now since our ROAS is really high without putting a target ROAS. But if your ROAS is 2.2 at this point or 2.4, you can put a target ROAS on here with this budget, and just look at the data from the start of the campaign. So we started this campaign on the 22nd of May, and you see here the ROAS has been 3.9. So if you're going to put a target ROAS on there, start with the ROAS that it has been shown in Google. So I would have put here 390% if I had put a target ROAS on there. I don't feel the need to do it. I just want to give Google a bit more room to spend. If we're going to look at the product data, and especially with the product types, we see some that are popping off. So especially with outdoor lighting, as you can see here, outdoor lighting, we have a lot of products, a lot of product variants in there at this point. So these are not like actual product, but product variants, 2200. And the ROAS, conversion value divided by cost, the ROAS is 8.5 only on this product type. And since it doesn't get that much spent, it only get like 126 euros spent, I prefer to put an extra asset group in there, because I feel like this can be scaled. So we're gonna create a asset group for the outdoor lighting, and we can also create one for wall lights, but we are still on a quite a low budget. So I don't like to create too many asset groups at this point. So we're going for one right now. We still have that competitor one, which I didn't turn on yet. I don't want to turn it on as well right now. I prefer to scale that one product type. So this is the Google strategy. It's just not one solution fits all. It really depends on the data. It depends on your situation. So if your ROAS is low at this point and the product types have a even ROAS, so there's not one that is popping out and there's not one that is like in a big trend, because as you can imagine, outdoor lights is in a big trend at this point. Let me check the Dutch Google Trends. I don't know if it's the right keyword. Let me check the keyword planner. So I was also playing with wall lights, but it got some spend. So this is, by the way, the Google Keyword Planner. You can access this one via your tools, and then under the section of planning, it says Keyword Planner, where you can see the actual monthly searches. If you didn't spend that much on Google yet, you will see the range of you can see the range of between 1 and 10K, or between 10 and 100K. If you spend more and more on Google, you will be able to see the actual monthly searches. So let me take the keyword with the highest search volume. No, it's not that much in a trend actually, but I think we can definitely make an extra asset group for there, especially because the data in the product type shows us that it's getting a high ROAS, and it makes sense at this point because people will be more outside during the summer days. So we're creating one with outdoor lights. Keep it simple. This so you can so this is the part at listing groups where you can pick the specific product type. I also shared this with you before. In the backend of Shopify, you can give your product a product type, It's, as you can see here, for example, on the right side, you have product types, and this automatically communicates with Google Ads. So it's really important. This will make it easy for you to divide your campaigns. So we're making one for outdoor lights. No images at all. Remove your logo as well, otherwise you will get a error.
A side note, by the way, guys, on the product research sheet, I always put these tags in there, so the VAs put the tags are automatically in there. So indeed, if we have table lights, and I've found some great table lights, I will put in there the tag table light, so Hank Jan gets them sent straight to Google Ads account. He does not have to do it themselves.
Yes, exactly. And regarding the keywords, so there are two ways to add in keywords. We have search teams, which is still in the beta. And when everything is still the beta, Google is still learning the best way to use it. So I still prefer the specific keyword ones, and those can be found at additional signals. Then you see here interest in detailed demographics, where you can click and then make a new segment. I'm gonna call this one outdoor lights. And as you can see here, people with any of these interests or purchase intentions. So this is actually pretty straightforward, I would say. So Google says, so put in keywords where people have these buying intentions, and I will match the asset group with those product types to those people. And we can find data over here. So I just put in like 3 keywords and Google already shows me the rest. So that's pretty easy. You can use, of course, DeepL, ChatGPT to create yourself some keywords. And I like to copy those, especially the ones with a high search volume. And we like to put as many keywords in here. So most of the times I start with all the ones that Google gives me. This is like not related to lamps. So this is I wouldn't put like the Philips one in here. People are not really, they're already in there with the intention to buy from Philips. So don't take the ones with a brand name. And as you can see, yeah, so this is, it's because it's because I'm Dutch and I can understand it more easily, but there's a variety of keywords that are related to outdoor lights. So this is more like spots in the ground, but the other ones are more like wall lights, lights with a sensor. So just try to put the ones in here with a nice volume above 1K. Is what I would say. Some product types have, of course, a lot higher volume. See what this page is showing. Yes, some of them can be put in here. Yeah. Well, I think we already have a nice batch of keywords, but I always like to add some more by using ChatGPT. So I will just ask ChatGPT to generate some general keywords, generate 20 general Dutch keywords for outdoor lights. And just to give
A lot of them
yeah,
we already used right now, I see.
yeah, so yeah, this is a pretty nice way to add some more. And yeah, you can also use this to start with and then add on some other ones you find in in Keyword Planner. And if they are like double, they are automatically removed. And by the way, I didn't show you this before, but first it said like between 100 and 500 million weekly impressions. But since I just added those in here, we see 500 million to 1 billion. So that's a good sign. That means we can target a lot of people with those keywords.
And we
And
don't
also the
target with like why does it say like the genders, etc.? What's that? Like it
yeah,
even
so
showed like the genders and the age.
yeah, so this is most of the time pretty off, but sometimes I'm just selling woman clothes and then it said that there's more males. So
Hmm.
the genders is pretty off most of the time, but the aging, yeah, the data
Yeah.
on demographics is not that good anymore since a couple of years. But yeah, it shows it and it's just a good indication. Um 55 to 64 years 4 years old makes sense as well. So yeah, it shows this as well. But I wouldn't follow this completely.
Hmm.
And that's it actually. I just like to only put in the keywords. There are different strategies where you can also use data from customers that already visit your website, etc. Um, but I seen this work the best for me. So this is what I create to double down on this specific asset group. I just did it with this one since I feel like this is, of course, in a bigger uptrend. Outdoor lights make sense. More people are going to sit outside since it's becoming summer, and it didn't get a lot of spend in comparison to the top performers, and the ROAS is even higher. So we could also create more on home and garden because I feel like this is also doing pretty okay. But um, you prefer you don't use too much asset groups in the beginning. When we are going to scale with the budget, we can create more and more asset groups. So that's it for the asset group creation. Um, yeah, we could have put on competitors, but I don't feel like it for now. Since the campaign is already running great, um, it get it can get can compete with each other. So for now, um, it already overspent the campaign, so I'm not gonna do that.
Are asset groups, Hank, something we can compare with Facebook as you have in Facebook like a CBO campaign, and then you have the ad sets that do the targeting and you can put in the interest. Are like assets the same way as you can see the ad sets in Facebook?
Exactly, that's the same way as you can see the ad sets.
Ah,
Exactly.
nice.
Yes. So it are just ad sets, but in a different way. It has a different packaging.
Mm. Now I understand why we start with like the empty all products. That means no targeting, just broad, like everything goes off. That's what we do on Facebook as well. But now you're just adding more interest because you see what kind of interests are working right now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And what if some like for example, I think there will be some assets that have like maybe 10 euros spent, but like two sales already with a crazy high ROAS. Is that something you would still consider making an asset group for?
You mean as in the product type
Yeah, product
or
type. You showed me like the list when the product types, and maybe some of them even have like, let's say, 20 euros spent and a high, yeah, let's something like that.
this one, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So, um, if there's not that much products in there, I don't feel like creating a asset group for it all the time. But yeah, this is also one we could definitely create a extra asset group for.
Yeah, because I know
But
this product. This is like the betting on. I don't. It's just one product that we have, I believe. For this, it's yeah, the
yeah,
betting.
this
Here it
one.
is with multiple
Yeah.
SKUs, so it says like a lot of. But we sell this one almost every day. Like that's funny.
Mhm.
Overrated. That's maybe overrated, but we sell this one a lot. And I know a lot of people are asking me like, hey, if one product is taking off, how much do we scale it with this one? Or this one only like
Yes.
track one sale?
Yes. Well, we could do that definitely. Let me see. So like here it shows like only one sale, but probably because the tracking is off for this one. Let me check the orders in here.
I can I can click on the product Luxenzijde, and this means, oh yeah, it's only two sales in the last 90 days.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
not,
so yeah, not that small. I wouldn't
no.
say it's significant. No.
Okay, okay. All right, got it.
Yes. Yeah, so you can create multiple asset groups, but keep it limited at the beginning. I would say keep it limited to 3 asset groups up until a budget of 250 euros a day. You can create more and more asset groups if you increase your budget as well. Of course, if you are in a situation where you have less and less products, you can create more asset groups focused on one product. That's definitely doable. Um, in this strategy, we of course using a lot of products, but yes, definitely if you have less products, you can create more asset groups and only put like one product in there. That's no problem. Especially if you know that that one certain product is doing it really well on Facebook, for example.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, got it. All right, guys, let's hop over to some Q&A. Like if you guys have some questions around this kind of part, like for the Google side of stuff of things, let's get the Google questions first. After that, we can just do like some general Q&A that you guys have left. But what's the let me see. You guys have some questions. Yes, join in. Oh,
Hi, bro.
hey man.
Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Can you listen me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have first question I have is on Jason's behalf. He is in Australia, so he cannot ask this question. So he said me to ask you guys, and it's late night there. So
Yeah.
he while setting up the campaign, he is having the problem with final URL suffix. He don't know what to put inside there. So like what we get what do you have
Oh yeah.
suggestion for that?
Yes. Oh, good. Let me find a solution. I had this also. I found it out. It was 2 months ago that I had that problem. Um, I don't have the answer straight away, but I will get back on this. I found the solution on Reddit. Oh, by the way, it is probably because he changed his company name. So if you create a campaign with asset groups here, um, it depends what you have put in your GMC, but the business name here has Celsar, so I can just leave it like that. But probably Jason had his company name.
Ah, he put
Be-
his company name in there.
yeah, and then
Oh, okay, okay.
changed it to his URL. Do his domain name, but that is not allowed. It's in some sense, or you need to verify it in Google Ads. So I would say change it first in your GMC, the business name, and then it will automatically change in Google Ads as well, and then it will fix the final URL suffix. But there's also a Reddit on this. I will try to find it and share it in the community.
Ah, nice.
Okay, okay. And what about this is my question. So while creating the campaign, I missed the part of putting final URL. I just entered skip button and then I published the campaign and then later I got like, oh shit, I haven't added final URL. So can we edit it after publishing the campaign? Can we add
You
the
don't need
final
to
URL?
you don't need to add the final URL because it's gonna take the URL of the products from the GMC. You can leave that
So there
like
is
empty.
okay. Yeah, okay. And while after publishing the campaign, how much time it takes to start spending? Because it's been 4 to 5 hours and I haven't seen any changes, any spending in my Google account.
4 to 5 hours, you said?
Yes, 4 to 5
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. Google says it can take up to 24 to 48 hours, but you also need tracking installed, otherwise it's not gonna spend at all.
Yeah, I
First,
have like track B, and I have added tracking template also from track B.
okay. Yeah, okay, great. And then it also depends on the amount of products you have on your store. So if you're still having like 3 or 5 products because of the GMC
Um,
approval, it can also take more time because
okay,
there's less people to show it to. But Google's sometimes it goes live in 2 hours. Sometimes it takes 24 hours. It's also dependent on the amount of products you have. So just have a little bit of patience. After 24 to 48 hours, I would worry and then we can find a solution. For now, I would just leave it like this.
okay, 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 bro. That's it.
Thanks,
Okay.
Yash. Thanks.
Thanks. You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Jeffrey, coming in, man.
Yes, I have a quick question. So my campaign today is like spending only it's only spent like 80 euros, but I have it on like 250 euros a day. So is that normal? Because normally it's overspends and today it like underspends, let's
Yes,
say.
a good question. This is a good question. I get this question also from my clients a lot.
Every day we
If
get this question.
yeah, so the thing is, if your campaign has been overspending in the past few days, it's going to compensate at one point. So it will always balance out on a, I'm not sure what time frame. I think
Yeah.
7-day time frame.
I think even longer, man, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes even longer, but then it will compensate, and then it's like, okay, now I'm gonna just spend less to make sure that you balance out eventually. But yeah, so it actually means that you will be able to scale if it has been overspending for a few days in a row.
Yeah, because that was my question. Because I want to scale today to like 310, I think. But that's just possible. I can just do that.
Yes, I
Uh,
would do that if I were you, especially if it has been overspending in a couple days in a row.
Yeah. All right, great. And this is one more question. It's maybe like a weird question, but like, what is the maximum amount of products you can like list a day on Google Ads? Like, is there a maximum
There is not a
or
maximum. There is a maximum in the Google
Shopify,
Merchant Center, and the Google
no,
Merchant Center, and in Shopify, both of them,
Yeah.
indeed.
That's what I meant.
In Shopify, I don't know the limit, but it's just by SKUs. So by every variant, you will limit by SKUs. But on Google as well, the merchant, I believe 50K out of my head. And after 50K of units, you can ask for a review to get more, but I would never do that because then they're gonna approve the GMC again. So I will never touch that one. So there is no maximum, to be honest, but I would go to between 2 and 5K products in total. But that's
Total.
if you're in a niche. That's if you're in a niche that has all the 4 seasons. So, for example, in fashion, it makes sense to have all the fashion seasons in there. But in our stores, it would not make sense to make 5K products because I would miss maybe some trends, etc. Because we can go into smart homes, LED, solar. We have so many niches that we go in there. But for fashion, you have like winter, summer, autumn, and spring, for example. So I would say there is no limit for Google Ads, and you will not push any limits. But I would just won't trigger it above 50 products a day. Above 50 products, I don't think the quality will be that good.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, man. That was it.
No worry, man. Sandra, coming in.
Yes. Question. I'm still struggling with the Google Ads
The merchant, right?
merchant. Yeah. So I've installed Symprozis app and looks good.
Mhm.
But now it's still after I think 24 hours more not connected. So I think something goes wrong with my account. Does it
Mhm.
make sense to create a new Google Ads account?
No, your Google Ads account doesn't matter. Like your Google Ads account doesn't matter. It's just your GMC and your Shopify store connection. That's it. Your Google Ads doesn't have anything to do with your merchant center.
No.
Let me think. Yeah, we can see it here in the in the Symprozis app as well. If we go to manage products, you will see that we have here approved or disapproved. We also have this limited performance, blah 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 blah. But you
Yeah.
must have been seeing here still pending. That's something that you should see in pending. That's what you should see. If that's still correct, this means that they're still approving your GMC.
I'm checking right now.
All right.
Um,
And if you don't mind, otherwise you can share your screen or just
now it says pending 0. So that's pending initial review. So
pending initial review.
yeah. And then the Google shows a red. Let me see. Maybe it's the same as at your. No, if you you see the A of the ad and the G of Google, underneath with my account is red. So you see the clocks and I see just the red dots.
Go to this red.
Oh, yeah.
So this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's no problem. That's no problem.
And what
Normally.
does it say? What is it? What does it say on the right side? The errors from Merchant Center.
It says submitted with an error and or warning for free listings. Variance submitted 3, variance excluded 0. Maar then it also says pending initial review. But it's like for 48 hours since I changed the...
Did you ask some Symproses what they think?
No, not yet. No.
Then I think on the right side you see the chatbot. They are amazing. They are amazing. Their support is amazing. I would just ask them. I think there is something in your settings not correct. It can be your market. It can be like I had this one as well. Like the market was wrong, and then I was fucked. I was just sending from Symproses. It is manually on English, for example, but I needed to put it on Dutch, and then boom, everything went good. So here we have these settings. And here you see as well on the right side bottom, Hank, here you see submit product as custom product. That's what we do as well. And you can resync again after this one. Just resync, and then all the products will be sent up again.
Okay, we'll do that. And what about the tracking tags? Because I get the advice of installing, how do you call it?
Yeah. I got this question as well today from a lot of clients, and if you have TrackMe, you can ignore it. But if you're using the tracking of Symproses, you can use it.
Okay, we have WeTracked. What do you think?
WeTracked is, I believe, also
perfect,
fine.
same. Yeah.
Okay, because now I've installed it. Maybe I should. Maybe it's now double or not?
No, it does not double track. No.
Oh,
No, if you well, I would say check this part with goals in Google Ads, and then conversions, and then summary.
yeah.
And then you can see your conversion goals. And here you can see which one is in there. If you're WeTracked, this will say WeTracked IO purchase, if I'm correct. And then it should be on primary. If that's all there, then it's perfectly fine.
Okay. And another question, when you import products from your competitor, do you need to change all the metadata from for instance, from the pictures? Thinking of Google,
No, you should change the title and the description, but not the
Yes.
metadata.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cost less time, so better.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, you're welcome.
No problem. And Symproses, guys, is really, really good for this one. So you guys can ask these questions as well to Symproses. They will respond very quickly, and they have like access to your merchant center and to your store as well. So that would be good.
Yeah, I'm going to contact them. Thank you.
Yeah, you should really do. But I think the settings, what you see here, I think if you put them correctly and I think if you resync them, I think it will be good. But just ask Symproses. Let me see. Dimitri.
Hi. Yes, I have some questions.
Yeah, sure.
One of them, it's about the keywords. You mentioned that you cannot use Philips as a keyword. Is it because it is forbidden, or just because it's not relevant? Because I know
No.
in Facebook, it's very tricky when you use another brand name. We have our Facebook and Instagram that was restricted because of that.
No, good question. With Google, you can definitely use those keywords. It's no problem. But
Okay.
I just don't use them. If you're a brand and you're stealing from another brand, that's a really common strategy with Google Ads. You can even create search ads on your competitor's brand name and then try to capture some traffic with search ads, for example. But because we are drop shipping here, I've seen that if you're gonna put like brand names in there, most of the times it doesn't relate to yeah, I mean, the intention from a customer is already there, and they can switch brands, but from brand to drop shipping is a little bit less likely. So that's why I'm just not putting them in there.
Okay. Because in the Loom video that you sent me, you talk about making an asset with a competitor, and I didn't get your point. Is it in interest field that I have to write brand's name, or you mean as keywords using brand
Yes. So what I
name
mean
or
with competitor
competitor?
is like the asset group, and then on the right side you have the single part. I just showed you on how to create the ones with the keywords, but in the same section of this singles, you can also, like in this interest in detailed demographics, I will just create a new one for the ID. So you can create a new segment, and then segment name could be competitors, and you can put in the links of your competitors.
Okay.
So you can also put in the brand names in combination with the links here. You can do both actually. But I always start with links of your competitors. So that's no problem. You can definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but this is more general. So this is not on a specific product. This is more general. You can put in here Philips.nl and then also put in here Philips or Philips lamp. It's more on a general level.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, the rest of the questions. Let me see. Yes, again, let's come up.
Yeah, bro, again. So I have like a Facebook question, something related to Facebook, that I see a product in ad library that is running around 797 ads and multiple ads of each I saw the number of 797. So I had this question that when I see these kind of products, I have two scenarios in my mind. One, the product is very good because he's scaling it very nicely. And the second is it might get saturated. So the saturation part really stops me from testing that product. So what mindset do you have while testing it, these kind of products?
Yeah, when I see that, I would love to test it, but not with the same creatives. This means I would go into with maybe, for example, if he's scaling with video ads, I would create static ads and I would use different targeting. That's what I would do. Otherwise, when you just do the copy and paste, you will get punished with crazy CPMs and crazy CPCs. That's not doable. That's not doable. You want to be early on stage. So let's say if they have like less than 100 active ads, like 700 active ads, it's pretty decent. So that's something I would not burn my hands on. But I don't believe in saturation as well, because I've seen so many products last month, even like last week, scaling, for example, which is saturated for all the people out there. But I just think like if you can make a better offer, for example, if you just check what their offer is, you rename it and you make a better offer, and you just try different creatives, then you will able to test it. But if you do like one-on-one everything, you will get punished.
Okay. And what do you mean by different targeting? You mean different niche?
Yeah, no, not different target, not different niche. What I mean is, for example, I saw a shaving product which went viral like last week, and nobody is using the targeting in, for example, UK and Australia. Well, that's something you can do as well. Try different markets.
Okay.
That's one thing you can do. Or this one was only used on ladies, so why not try it on men, for example? So that's something you can do as
Yeah.
well. But the targeting is just the market. Most of the time you can change it because like you guys, a lot of you guys are like European or have like a German or Dutch store. Just take the US competitor and bring it to Netherlands and you will see it will crush it. That's something that I would do. And the targeting means, for example, if the creatives are telling the body shaper, for example, the body shaper is a good product. This one has been scaled like crazy amounts, but a lot of people focus on the TikTok ladies, so let's say 20-year-old to 30 years old. But why not show creatives from people that are 50 or 60 years old? This means that Facebook
Oh,
knows, okay, this is the new targeting, all elderly people. So that's something you can change as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Nice. That's good. That's a good idea. So my other question is about Google again. I saw this question on the community also, and it raised question in my mind that if you have multiple stores and multiple GMCs,
Mhm.
should we create a Google account, Google Ad account from our first email that we have created, or like we have to,
I
everything
use
should be
every
new?
time the same email. Yep, it's no problem. The email is connected to the billing info, and the billing info is your company details. I've seen if you keep this one clean and just everything on the one ad account, it's no problem. We have seen some problems when people keep creating emails after emails and still using the same company details. Google does not like that because they're like, why do you have like 50 different emails? We have seen that Google does not really like it. And like Hank and I, we are connected with our email to maybe 100 plus ad accounts. So it's still not a big problem as well. And I even have created with my own email 50 Google Ads accounts. There is a limit, I believe 10 you can create for yourself. That there is a limit, but that's it.
But for GMC, we have to create a new Gmail, right?
Yep. Yep.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter if our GMC gets banned
Mhm.
on the same it's the same laptop, so the IP address is same, so it doesn't cause problem that the same IP address one GMC is getting banned, so other get affected.
How- What do you mean? I don't know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so uh, suppose we have two stores, two different GMCs connected to each other, and one
Mhm.
GMC gets banned. So does the other GMC will get affected to it because it's running on the same laptop?
No, 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 no. No, it's not
Okay.
connected. It's
Because
not.
it,
People will tell you that, like, oh yeah, the other GMC. It's not. Google will see a GMC as a different asset. The only thing that can happen, if you really screw up something, and we don't know what it is, if you really screw up something, your company details will be flagged. That's something that is possible, but that means you have been doing like VPN, IP scraping. You have been doing some crazy, crazy shit.
okay.
That's
Otherwise,
it.
Google are not that strict. That's what.
Not yet. We have seen with some companies that do the Dubai, Hong Kong structure and Chinese names, etc. We have some clients that do that, and only one client got in problems with Google, and then we needed to check, like, okay, what's happening. We do have a Google Insider as well. I do have that for you guys as well, but I think it's $600 or $1,000, and then he will check why the account is really suspended. You get a report, but I will only recommend you guys using that one if you're like out of the blue, you don't know what's happening, then you see the internal communication of Google why the account is really suspended.
Oh,
And
okay.
Aaron, I don't
And
know how much he is. I can ask it. I believe he's like 1,000 USD, I believe. But that's, to be honest, he doesn't unsuspend. He just shows you the internal communication from Google, what's really happening with the GMC.
okay. And bro, do you have any idea about the PayPal in using in the proxy? So I have like all my PayPal accounts banned with my previous company. So I recently set up my new UK company. Now
Hmm.
I'm afraid that if I open a PayPal account in the same laptop, they
Yeah,
will figure out the IP address and
yeah.
they might
Yeah,
flag
that's
me. So
true. That's
should
true. That's something I've
mm,
considered as well. Like my Hong Kong company is not, oh sorry, my Hong Kong PayPal is not on this laptop. I've created a new laptop for that one. That's true. Of I bought a new laptop for that one. So
uh,
yeah, that's something I would recommend. If you do PayPal, always a new company name and even a new laptop would be good. Um,
mm,
but sometimes it can be that even your personal name is connected, and that's something that's really terrible as well.
your what?
That
Product's
your
name?
personal name is flagged as
No,
well.
it's from different name. It's from
Ah,
different
okay,
name.
okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
So
That's
but
good.
the
But true,
the Go
different
login and
would be
proxy
good.
structure doesn't work there.
Sorry.
The Go login plus proxy structure that works on Facebook doesn't work on PayPal.
I no 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 don't do that, man. No, that's
Uh,
why the accounts get blocked. That's why PayPal, guys, PayPal has the most insane AI system in the world. They will know everything. So if they see like an IP that changes a little bit, because that's what proxies do, proxies change the IPs because it's not really dedicated, it's already the red flag. It's already the red flag. So we've noticed since I will knock on the wood right now. I noticed since I changed with the new laptop, with the new company, everything runs really, really smooth. And I've been burning 6 PayPal accounts before.
Okay. Thank you so much, bro. That's been so valuable. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the real value. No problem, man.
Yeah.
Austin, coming in, man.
How you doing? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, of course. How have you been doing?
Doing well, doing well. Firstly, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the value. It's been insane so far.
No problem, man. How is the store performing?
Doing very well. So I came to this community and I posted I did 10K with 30 days.
Yeah.
Ever since I made the PMAX change, I did 10K in the past 2 weeks. So
Nice.
literally doubled my
Nice,
revenue.
man. Nice.
Nice, great work.
Thank you. And then I have one more store coming out in the US with a different market. And then I have a store in Germany, the Dutch market, and the France market all coming out. So all the
You're going all
GMCs
in.
are approved. It's just ad accounts and pumping money into it.
Yeah.
So the first question I have is you guys have done like 2K this weekend. You guys are doing consistent 1K days. When do you guys think you're going to hit that 100K mark?
I hope this month, but it's depending on the skills of Hank, to be honest. But we are in a tough situation with the how do you call it, with the collection and niche we chose. Like in the summer, this one will go even more down with the trend. But the funny thing is, that's why we push on average order value, so we can hit it with like, I think even when Hank scales right now to 250 a day, I believe he did, with a ROAS of 5, what we almost hit every day. That means like we have like 1,250, 1,500 euros a day. I think if we around 400 euros a day or 500 euros a day, we could hit like the 100K mark. I think we could hit it, but that means it not like nobody's taking my products and just not copy and pasting me. And of course, this will happen because of this community as well. So I just see how the trend goes, like if we can stay up to the pace, because this is what Google does. Google gives everyone a piece of the pie. So that's terrible as well. Like if you take my products, Google will also give you some sales as well, because that's how Google makes the money. And that's the only terrible thing. Like in Facebook, you can outcompete each other because of the auction. In Google, no, everybody gets a piece of the pie. So you're still happy, but that means we are not able to scale very highly. We see it in the agency as well. When I just started dropshipping fashion in the Netherlands, I was printing ROAS 10 every day. For now, if you want to hit ROAS 10 every day with fashion in the Netherlands, no, it's not possible. That's not possible on 5K spend a day. That's not possible.
Okay, so you say the benchmark would be around 500 in ad spend?
Yeah, I hope so, because then I hope with a ROAS of 5, 6, I have the 3K days. I would hope to have that, and then we are on to the 100K month.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And then the second question I have is, can you kind of just show us how to make a new Google Ads account? I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a Google Manager account or what's the process like?
Oh, it's pretty easy. It's on the right top on your Google Ads account. If you log into your current one, you can click on your name and just create new Google Ads account.
Oh, that's it? There's no manager account?
Nope.
Okay.
That's
All right,
it,
great.
man.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, Austin. Good luck
Welcome.
with the new stores that keep us updated.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, my name companion Jasper, come on in.
Hi guys, how are you
Hey, man.
doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Good.
I'm good, thanks. I've got a couple of questions. First of all, for creating new stores, I'm currently using a GMC agency,
Mhm.
Hyperion, which is quite pricey,
Mhm.
as far as I'm concerned. So do you still use an agency when you push out new GMCs and new stores, or do you have other alternatives for it?
Normally I use them as well, but to be honest, we want to be transparent. We use Camille. So I paid Camille the 1,000 euros and I asked him, hey, can we do an exchange, a call or just a Loom for the whole community to see how it goes? I paid him the money and he's doing the Loom, I believe, right now, or just a video right now, and it will be out up tomorrow or the day after. but he's just doing it. So I do pay people, but that's only for leverage of time, to be honest. If I would
Yeah.
be in you guys' shoes, I would just wait for the call just to see how he does, because it's not that really hard. But just me and Enrique, we want to go all in with multiple stores, and we just leverage his time, and we have the money as well.
Yeah, yeah. So you'd say after the Loom is uploaded,
Yeah.
I'd be able to maintain the stores myself with
Yeah, you
little to
know the
no
stores, you know the
errors.
policies, you know how to do it yourself, and it's just create a clean new Gmail, clean new store, and just make it GMC.
Yeah, it's mainly a administrative task, so it's
Yeah.
following the rules. The only hard thing about it is that Google is not going to tell you what's wrong exactly. So that's the only bottleneck.
Yeah. It is just I can do more leverage by adding more time and mindset space to Salesor right now than just creating new stores myself and just getting up the GMC, because indeed a lot of times they will get disapproved, and then you just need it's super simple why these GMCs get disapproved, and that means misrepresentation, and that means everything that you have put on your website, it's not correlating with the GMC settings. And it can be so simple, like in the settings you have like shipping 1 to 5 days, and in one product page you tell, if you order today we will ship out tomorrow, for example. Or you have like a 10 days processing time in the GMC, but on your policies it says 1 day of processing time. It needs to be congruent. And to be honest, I don't feel like I want to read the whole website again. And Camille offered this one. And Camille has this service for him as well for 1K. And that's, if you want to leverage him, you can communicate with him and he will do it for you. But he was like, just wait for the call and I will show you guys how I do it.
Is that service, by the way, is that 1K a month or
No, just
1K?
1K instant, just one down payment, 1K.
Then Hyperion is really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But on the other hand, the thing is with Camille, you get a no cure, no pay and 30 days guarantee. But with Hyperion, it could be so that your merchant center is going down, of course, after 3 months.
Yeah.
That's the only benefit of them, to be honest, to go for their service. But in the past few months, to be honest, I didn't see that much GMC suspended.
it's
like
funny.
almost
Yeah.
none. I don't know what's the situation, but because there was a period in Q4 where like bam,
Always,
everything
yeah.
was going down. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, guys, what I recommend you guys as well. You have these ban waves as well, like Facebook and Google does the same, like these ban waves, and it's just that they clean up before Q4. That's most of the time what they do, because they allocate the most of spend. So that's why I give you the information after like this community, or like after these 90 days, go all in with with more broad system, multiple stores. But I always tell this, after you have the systems up and running and making 1K a day on the one store, you can move on to the second store.
All right. Thanks for that one, first of all.
All right.
Yes, before the Swiss market, do you use Twint as a
No,
payment?
only credit card.
All right.
Twint is
All
good
right.
But-
to use. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have it, I saw one of my clients implement it. It definitely increases your
Yeah.
conversion rate.
But it's external. It's not within Shopify Payments.
No, it's not in Shopify Payments. It's external. I don't know what's the easiest way right now to get it. I've been lazy as fuck. I have still a Swiss store running like for a year in my head, and still doing 1K a day for 1 year already for my experience. I've not taken a look at it. I believe indeed it's external. NomiPay, Molly, I believe, even gives it to you, and that's it.
All right. And then for Henk, question regarding the current situation of my Google store. We've been doing decent and pushing towards the 1K days for this week. But it's been a bit inconsistent, with some days hitting 3+% conversion rate and therefore as well also good ROAS. But now the past few days have been a bit lower on conversion rate, high on visitors, but yeah, less buying intention, which causes a lower ROAS, like hugging the 2 instead of the 3.
Yeah, that's completely normal. But you're actually saying what the situation. You say, yeah, like there are more visitors, but my conversion rate is decreasing. That's a normal cause and effect. It will just be a matter of time since that will like go back to higher conversion rate with the same amount of visitors. And so yeah, I know. Like almost we did almost 1K last last weekend.
Yeah.
And I think we just have to wait for this weekend, man. Unfortunately, I hope to reach it this weekend. But it's pretty consistent though, especially on this volume. You're actually yeah between 500 and 900 euros a day. Um, it's pretty consistent to be honest, especially in this phase. The consistency will be more and more if you're above like 1K a day.
All right. So you don't see anything at the moment to worry about.
No, I don't see anything to worry about. We started on like we really started on the 14th of May, let's say at 13. Yeah.
Oh, then
So
you're doing good. That means
then yeah, you're definitely on your on track. Definitely.
All right. All right. Well, perfect. And I got my French store, new French fashion store with the GMC approval now should be approved mid-June, hopefully. So because Hyperion said it could take 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah,
I think they have a
we'll
backlog
see
of
about
stores.
that.
I think. I don't know. That's why I would love to see what Camilo's doing. Camilo will do today or tomorrow the approval, and let's see if we need to wait. Let's say a week as well. Like Sandra does. Like if we need to wait for 1 week, if we are approved in 48 hours, then you guys know. Okay, the approval can be done quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Perfect. Then we should be able to make it a good month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, also regarding GMC and Hyperion, like I know what their strategy is a little bit different also regarding getting GMCs approved. They let it go down first and then they revive it, and that results in a much stronger GMC than if you get it approved all at once.
Yeah.
It's also something to consider.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
That's at least what
That
they tell us. Yeah.
all right.
All right,
Well,
brother.
that's good to know. Anyway, thanks for all the value.
No
Keep
problem,
it up
man.
and we'll speak soon.
Speak to you soon, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Let me see. Jeffrey coming in again.
All right, quick question because almost 6, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also want to make a new store in like another market, but
Mhm.
I watched the Camille video and he says that you need your own address, but the country where you want to sell in. But I watched like some of the calls back and you said you just put also like yeah, the Dutch country, or if your company is based in that country. So yeah, what do you like
I
recommend
don't
there?
know. To be honest, let's wait till tomorrow or after tomorrow what Camille is doing. He told me as well, he sees right now that working with your personal local address first and
Yeah.
then switching it after when it's done. He tells me that's the way to go right now. But he told me that he shows it in the masterclass as well. I gave him my address. I was like, here's my address. And he was like, no, I'm gonna do my local address just so that Google sees where I make the GMC. It's in the same IP, and then we will switch after it. So let's see.
Yeah, okay, because it's the country. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I
oh,
always put the country in the GMC where my company is from. So I had a Dutch company, so I always put in a Dutch company.
yeah, okay. So if you're still in like Sweden, for example,
I still
do
did
you have,
the Dutch store in the GMC and still the Dutch address on the Swedish store as well.
yeah, but the store is fully Sweden, you
Yeah.
know? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will wait for the video and yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it as well. Let's see how he does. He's going to use his Polish address, he told me. So I don't know what
Okay.
I think it's his real business address, his own business address. So that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you, man.
guys. Last two questions, guys. Enrique, Hank, as you guys can see in the chat, maybe if they have like some questions, I will answer I will answer Sandra. Sandra, coming in.
Yeah. Just to get it straight, you created GMC for the store, okay? So for each store, you create another one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So yeah, because I was thinking maybe that was the thing I did wrong, but
No, it's you did it good, but indeed, per store you need a new GMC because like the product feed will be submitted to a GMC, and you can only
Yeah.
connect one feed with one backend.
Yeah, okay. So it's not like you have one company.
No, they call it right now the Google Merchant Next, but still between the Google Merchant Next, you still have multiple GMCs under it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Clear. Thanks.
No problem. No problem. Last one, Toval, coming in.
Yeah, Jasper. I just want to ask Hank a quick one. Gone in to submit for my GMC this week. How many products do I need to include? I just did 2 products. Is it okay, or should I add more?
So
Hank?
2 products is fine. Even
Okay.
Camille told us last time 1 product is even fine. But yeah, 2 products is good.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
That was it?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, that's a really good question. Then
that's not much.
yeah, no, just wait till the GMC video will be up and running from Camille, and you will see how he did it. I gave him a store with 5 products in there, and I don't know if he goes in with all the 5 products, but he will explain everything.
Okay, he's setting up a new store for you, GMC
Yeah,
store.
a French store. Yep.
French one.
Yep.
Okay, then after the GMC is approved, I can be adding 5 products a day. Hank, you said something like that before.
Correct.
Yeah, in the first week, 5 products a day, man.
Yep.
Okay.
And then after the first week, you can scale, like doing more products than a day.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. Toval, thank you for your question, man. Thank you.
One,
Oh, yeah, Sandra. Yeah,
sorry
sure.
to interrupt, but in the meantime, everything is approved.
Really?
So
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yes, nice.
Finally.
this call is like magic.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So finally, we can start advertising.
And did you change something between right now?
Now
Did you-
I put the mark at the
Custom
I don't know
products.
what the custom made, yeah, and also in the GMC there was a question about the return policy. I actually did the same thing. I put on the same information, but I don't know what made the difference. But
it
I don't
can be
care.
such a
I don't
stupid
care.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, okay, but
All right, just
for
wait
help.
24 hours, add 5 more products, and let's see if this one stays up, and you can run the ads after the weekend. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Nice, Sandra. Okay, right, guys. That's a really good way to end the call. I love it. I will see you on Friday. I've put a post in the school community about Monday's call. Monday I will host a dedicated Facebook ads masterclass because of course we're not gonna forget about Facebook ads, but we are going to do double down on Google. Why I want to receive the 100K in revenue. So we are going double down on that one, but we still not forget about Facebook. So guys, if you still have questions around Facebook, put it in the school post. And then everything should be up and running. Toval, do you have a really small, short question, or what is it? Or is it still?
I think it's still.
Oh, it's still your.
Oh,
your
sorry. I need to remove this thing.
No,
I don't have a
no problem, man. Guys, I would love to see your questions in the school post about Facebook. Then we can host a really big masterclass. And I see you guys on Friday. Hopefully, we have some consistent 1K sales. And I love the value in this call today. So thank you guys for your interest, and we will see you on Friday. See you. Bye bye.
Thanks.
See you. Thank you.